Hello, Roll Mithril here once again, getting back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. It's boss time. We're headed for Crush's dungeon. Down we go. And there's the boss in question. Hi there, Crush.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
Insomniac confirmed that as April 22nd, 1975.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
I'm not really sure what the significance of that date is, though.
Get off! Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons. Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot.
To all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar, quickly!
No! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! No! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. But didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
So let's take a moment to appreciate that Ripto is either feather light or the fairies of Avalar are super strong. Either way, it's time to fight Crush. And he has a slight AI quirk. Just like some of the Mega Man bosses, he won't react until you move. He'll just sit there and roar at us. Yeah, I see you, big guy. Alright, let's start this off. Crush will stand on sigils, and depending on the color, that determines the attack he'll use. Blue sigils mean he'll use 2 shockwaves. Then just run up and torch him, and coax him to bring the ceiling down on himself. Just make sure that you're not in the way, too. You never do direct damage to Crush, you just make him hurt himself. Now he has red sigils. If he stands on one of these, he releases a couple of fireballs. Still pretty easy to dodge, though. From here, things get a little bit trickier. Now the sigils are mixed, and whatever one he stands on, he releases 3 of that attack. Also, once you torch him, he's not content to just slam the ground immediately, he'll chase you a bit. You can easily outrun him though, so just keep your distance. And 1 to go. So let's just keep our distance once more. And we also got a skill point for beating Crush no damage. Crush defeated.
Now, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Gulp, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
And with that, Summer Forest is back to normal. Meanwhile, in Autumn Plains...
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. Boo. Ah! Why, you...
Well, that didn't work out too well. So with that, Autumn Plains has been taken over, but that's where we are now. So anyway, cutscenes or not, boss fight or not, that didn't really take too terribly long. So after a quick refreshing pause, we're gonna go ahead and start clearing out Autumn Plains, so back in a moment. And we're back with a new area to explore. So, checking the guidebook, of course we have 500 gems, no enemies here, and 2 orbs to find. So, let's get right to it. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if there's any specific relevance to Hunter's birth date. I suppose there doesn't really have to be, but it's one of those things where it really seems like it would have been a great place for them to hide an Easter egg, you know? Some sort of hidden reference. I tried looking around online, and I didn't really find anything. Like, I was trying things like the founding date for Insomniac Games, the birthday of the founder himself, the birthday of Hunter's voice actor, things like that. I didn't really turn up anything, though. So it may really be nothing, but it just kind of keeps you wondering. Or at least it does me. Of course, we have new portals all over the place. We'll get to all of those sooner or later. For now, though, we have treasure all over the place. Delightful.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind. Ripto keeps on taking over our castles. At this rate, moving doesn't sound like a bad idea.
So with the whirlwind active, we can go up here. And that gives us access to a speedway stage. So we'll come back here later. We do have other things to do right now. Oh goody, you again.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
I think you're improvising here.
Okay, you can come back and learn later. But if you had any idea how much treasure there is in Zephyr, you'd pay double what I'm asking.
No, I really wouldn't, because if you really think about it, every stage has 400 gems, and that's how much you're charging.
Legendhead.
So at best, I'm gonna break even.
Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilo's Badlands.
Well, good for you. It's good to have dreams. Ah, he's everywhere. He's just teleporting around, waiting to attack my wallet. He's Freddy Fazbucks.
Well, well, I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, I don't know, a small fee.
And that small fee is 500 gems.
Okay, you can come back and learn later. But if you had any idea what was at the top of this wall, you'd be willing to pay double what I'm asking.
You seem to say that a lot.
Well, well.
But all things considered, we do need to know how to climb.
You won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it, and you will grab it with your claws. Use the D-pad to move up and down, and press jump again to get off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
Good to know. Just make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. We do have a portal here back to Summer Forest. We'll be using that a bit later. But for now, up we go. Dragon can finally have uppies. And we have a 1-up here. Just gonna wait here a moment because Shag mentioned liking the professor's voice. It is pretty great.
Oh, Spyro, hello. I was just having trouble with this door, and I think some orb power might unstick it. I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
So, 8 orbs open the door. We have plenty.
Orbs are very powerful, Spyro. Collect a few now, and you won't regret it later. There are at least 2 in every world of Avalar.
Don't you worry, Professor. We're on it. I just love that gleeful aha! He's back again! Leave my gems alone, you fiend!
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say? Okay, it's up to you. I hear there are lots of gems over there. Really? I can let you in.
400 gems, so again, we're gonna break even.
No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Sure you do.
Have fun over there. Say hi to Ripto if you see him.
Terrible! There are a couple of quick gems over here, though. He's waiting over here for me, too.
would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
Funny that they haven't previously.
Okay, come back when you want to do some racing. I would love to let...
It's only 100 gems, so we actually do make a profit here.
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
And thus the speedway's open.
Good luck in the races, Spyro. I'm betting on you to win first place. Don't let me down.
Get a little more quick treasure here. And then we use the whirlwind to go back. There's a rather suspicious cracked wall here. We'll deal with that in a moment.
Hi, Spyro. Ripto and Gulp are hiding out in a room in the castle below us. You'll need all 14 talisman in order to break the lock and get to them.
So we know where the boss is now. And there's also another portal back to Summer Forest here as well. So you can just charge into that to break it. And up we go. Lots and lots of gems to get here. And another whirlwind. So up even more. To the highest tower in the land. I can see my house from here. More importantly, I can see a very suspicious platform in the distance. Coming all the way out here, we get an orb. We also get 3 purple gems. Lovely. But as long as we're here, we can also follow this wall. Going the other way doesn't lead to anything. But this way we have another cracked wall and some gems. That's all the gems. And the last orb. So with that, Autumn Plain's complete. $400 gems, 2 more orbs. Excellent. Also just realized I didn't talk to the bear again after I opened the Zephyr portal. Just in case he has anything fun to say.
Those darn birds in Zephyr never paid me for all the bombs and TNT barrels I gave them.
So that's your fault. Why am I not surprised? The terrible bear is in league with terrible birds. But anyway, now that we can climb, we may as well head back to Summer Forest. In we go. Alright. So we're all the way out here, but it's quick enough to get where we're going. Right in here.
There's something shiny at the top of this wall. Maybe you could climb up and get it.
up here we have some gems we had to leave behind, as well as an orb. And at long last, Summer Forest complete. So there's our orb descriptions for this place. Good to know. And as long as we're here, we may as well do the last bit of cleanup here as well. So, back in a moment once I finish re-clearing out Sunny Beach and get back where I need to be. Alright, so here we are back at the end of Sunny Beach, and it's time to get the last few things that we were missing.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him.
So, up we go. The last few gems are up here as well. Right down here. So, that's all the treasure for this stage. Now to get the last two orbs.
Your turtle friends happen to make a very good soup. If I can catch them. You can try to say them if you like, but I'm feeling awfully hungry.
So, keep turtles out of cauldron. As the chef rings the dinner bell, turtles will start emerging from those pipes, and they'll come over to the pot of soup here. You need to keep them out. You can either flame them or charge them. If you charge them, they sort of pinball around. Ultimately, you want to get them into the water. Flaming them tends to be a good idea just to keep them away from the pot in the first place.
So, you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came from. Here, take this orb and go away.
And so, we got an orb. But of course we're not done just yet.
If you step a little closer to the pot, I'll start ringing my bell again.
Keep turtles out of cauldron, but this time it's 5-star difficulty. There's a lot of turtles we're going to have to keep away from this thing this time. If you pinball them around, sometimes they'll ricochet into other turtles, and they'll sort of start a chain reaction that way. Also, just in general, if you charge them, they go a lot farther, so you might manage to knock one into the pool without even trying. I actually want to thank Neo for pointing this out to me. I don't think I had ever known about charging the turtles. So a combination of both methods works rather well here. You just stay away from the pot. And there we go.
Rats! You saved every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was going to use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
And so, another orb. And with that, Sunny Beach complete. So, checking the guidebook just to see all the descriptions here. There you go. So, let's get out of here. So, someone over on my Tumblr specifically asked me to make sure to talk to Advisor Moppet again after I finished the turtle minigame. Guess who totally spaced on that until they were reviewing the footage? Herp and furthermore derp. So, yeah, I actually played through this again. So, let's see what he has to say.
You know, turtles and dragons have a lot in common. If you were much slower, couldn't fly or breathe fire, and had a shell on your back, you'd be a turtle.
Wow, I'm so close to that. Okay, that was worth it. Come to think of it, as long as I'm here, do you have anything else to say?
Oh, sure. Don't the hungry chef. What I'm gonna serve my dinner guests for the first course?
Okay. But yeah, the Turtles line was pretty great there. And now back to the old footage. We've officially caught up on all the backtracking we needed to do. And we've seen this. Alright. So with that, it's time to head back for Autumn Plains. Basically, just need to get back to our cutoff point for now. Because we've done a good bit of work here. So back we go. So, right up this way. And next time. Can't really get a good view of it from that side. There we go, that's better. Next time we'll check out Skelos Badlands. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.